She lost my baby.
Zell had never been someone who easily showed his emotions. His life had been filled with challenges, both physical and emotional, and he had always dealt with them by maintaining a strong front. His confidence was his armor, something that helped him face the difficulties of life. He was used to being the one others turned to for help and support, the person who had all the answers. But nothing in his past, no matter how tough it had been, could have prepared him for the overwhelming pain that would soon take over his world. Everything had changed when he met the love of his life, his girlfriend. They had been together for over a year, and Zell had never felt as at peace as he did with her. She was his calm amidst the chaos of the world, the one person who truly understood him. Whenever life seemed too noisy or overwhelming, she was the one who could always make him feel grounded. When they found out they were expecting a baby, it felt like everything in their lives fell into place. Zell had always dreamed of being a father, but it had always seemed like a far-off hope. Now, with their baby on the way, that dream was finally becoming a reality. At just 3 months pregnant, their future seemed full of promise. Zell was already imagining what it would be like to hold his baby, to listen to the sound of their laughter and cries filling their home. He spent hours shopping for baby clothes, setting up a nursery, and making jokes about what kind of father he would be. He wanted to be the best dad he could possibly be, the kind of dad who would protect and provide for his child no matter what. But soon, things began to change. It wasn't obvious at first, but Zell started noticing subtle signs that something was wrong. His girlfriend, usually so strong and confident, began to act differently. She seemed more distant, more withdrawn. Her energy was slowly fading, and she became quieter, more anxious. At first, Zell thought it might just be the stress of the pregnancy. After all, the first trimester could be difficult for many women, filled with morning sickness and hormonal changes. But as time passed, it became clear that something deeper was going on. One evening, as they sat together on the couch, Zell noticed that she was staring off into space. Her fingers trembled as she absent-mindedly rubbed her stomach. He reached out to her, trying to break the silence.
Boy, you got my heart pounding. What happened?
She put a lot of it off on social media, said that you've been calling around to her people, liking pictures, doing all that, like.
The picture that I did like a picture on an accident.
Like.
But what that got to do with her not having a baby?
Baby, what's going on? You've been off lately. Talk to me, he said gently. She hesitated for a moment, tears welling up in her eyes. Finally, she spoke, her voice quiet and shaky. I don't know, Zell. I just feel so overwhelmed. It's like there's this weight on me and I can't shake it off. Zell's heart tightened as he listened to her words. He hated seeing her like this, especially when he couldn't figure out how to fix it. What's stressing you out? We're in this together, you know that? She swallowed hard, the tears falling freely now, and admitted what had been weighing on her heart for so long. It's Santana. His comments, the way he's been acting. It's just too much. I can't keep it together with all the tension. Zell froze. The mention of Santana's name hit him like a physical blow. He had never gotten along with Santana. Their relationship had always been tense, filled with hostility. Their arguments were never small or petty. They were serious, and they always left a mark. Santana was a master at causing trouble, at getting under people's skin. And now, it seemed, he was doing just that, targeting Zell's girlfriend at a time when she was already feeling fragile. Zell had tried to ignore Santana's influence in his life, but it was becoming harder and harder. When Zell and his girlfriend had announced their pregnancy, Santana had not offered congratulations. Instead, he had made snide comments and used his platform to spread negativity. It was a tactic he had perfected, and it had clearly taken a toll on Zell's girlfriend. The weight of his words had worn her down, and she had internalized the stress and pain. "Don't let him get to you, baby," Zell pleaded, frustration evident in his voice. "You know how he is. He's always looking for trouble, always trying to bring us down. We're better than that. Don't let his words affect you." But it wasn't that simple. Santana's attacks had been relentless, and they had slowly worn her down. Each comment, each taunt seemed to hit harder than the last, building the tension between them. Zell's girlfriend, who had once been excited about the pregnancy, now found it hard to enjoy even the little moments. The constant stress made it impossible for her to relax or feel joy about their future.
I just don't think you understand what place I'm in. I don't think you understand where I'm at.
Why you're telling me you're blaming me for this whole thing? And I don't respect it. But no for calling me saying that it's my fault.
Santana, you got something to do with it. I just want to have a family. I'm not doing nothing. I just want to have a family.
Zell had done everything he could think of to protect her from the toxic energy Santana was spreading. He had cut ties with people who brought drama into their lives. He tried to make her laugh, to surround her with love, but nothing seemed to help. The weight of the situation was just too much for her to bear. It soon started to affect her physical health as well. One evening, Zell came home to find her sitting on the bed. Her face was pale and she looked drained. The room felt unnaturally quiet, and the air was thick with a sense of impending loss. His heart skipped a beat as he walked toward her, instinctively reaching out to touch her shoulder. "Baby, what's wrong?" he asked, his voice shaking. Her eyes were filled with tears, and she didn't need to say a word. Zell could already see it in her face. He had seen the signs, the exhaustion, the pain in her eyes. He knew what was coming, but hearing the words from her lips made it real. The words that shattered his heart, "I lost the baby, Zell. I'm so sorry." The world around him seemed to stop. His breath caught in his throat, and his knees...
It's just like so embarrassing.
I'm not running behind Santana. I'm not dealing with him. I'm not like, it's just like...
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah, I ain't dealing with him. My mind is so focused on you and our seed and like what we're... Yes, I swear to you.
The support
like,
not been there.
Why do you feel like that?
Because of you. I'm just not into competing with somebody with a beard and a booty. Like, I'm not into that.
He just was upset because he see what we had going on.
How did he see that if you wasn't even supposed to be talking to him?